Hey there, kids. Let's take a look at some division today. Can you read this problem to me? Sure. A lot of kids want to say this is 5 divided by 676, but that's not correct. When we're reading division, we go from the right to the left. We go opposite what we think. This is 676. This is the division symbol, and this is 5. So we read it 676 divided by 5. Okay, let's start talking about it. I'm going to ask you some questions as we go, and you make sure you answer, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to look at the first digit right here. Okay, so let me grab this. I'm going to drag this and cover up the other ones right here. And we have a 6 right there. Okay, we want to know how many times 5 will go into 6. All right, so you can imagine that I have a car with 6 seats. How many groups of 5 people can I fit into that car? That's right. If there are 6 seats and I have 5 people, I can fit one group in there. Okay, let me get a pen right here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I put a 1 right up here, and that shows me that I can get one group of 5 into 6. So what I did right now, we're going to follow the same steps over and over again. We got 4 steps. We have divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And if ever you bring something down, you've got to start back over at the beginning again and divide, okay? So we just divided. We took the number of seats divided by the number of people. There's one group of 5 that can fit into 6. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply. Okay, we're going to multiply. This right here is our partial quotient times this right here is the divisor. Okay, so 1 times 5 equals what? Right, equals 5. All right, so we just divided, then we multiplied. Now we're going to subtract. Okay, what is 6 minus 5? Right, 1. Okay, and if you want to think about it, we fit one group of 5 into 6, and there was one seat left over in my car, right? Okay, now if after you've subtracted, we want to look up here. We want to see, are there any other numbers that we can bring down? So let's move this thing out of the way, and we're just going to move it over here, okay? And there's a 7 right here. So we just subtracted. The next thing we want to do is we want to bring down, and I want you to do this, okay? Whenever you bring something down, I want you to make sure that you draw an arrow right here, okay, like that. Okay, we're going to bring down that 7 and keep everything lined up. Now remember that I said if you ever bring something down, you have to divide again. So let's go back and divide again. I now have a van with 17 seats to it. How many groups of 5 can I fit onto that van? Well, one group of 5 would be 5, two groups would be 10, three groups would be 15, four groups would be 20. We couldn't fit 20 because we only have 17 seats. So the closest we can get is 3 groups of 5, right? So I just divided the number of seats by groups of 5. Now I'm going to multiply. Okay, I'm going to take this 3 right here times that 5 right here. Okay, that's part of the quotient times the divisor. 3 times 5 is what? What's 3 times 5? Yeah, right. That's 15. Okay, and now the next step up here says that we should subtract. So what's 17 minus 15? Right, that's a 2. Okay, now we're ready to see, is there anything else that we can bring down? Because after we subtract, we want to check to see if there's anything to bring down. And there is. There's a 6 right there, right? So let's go over here. We take the 6. I want you to draw this arrow going straight down. We got to keep things lined up. And this becomes a 26. Okay, now whenever we bring something down, we have to start back over again. So I have an airplane. It has 26 seats to it. How many groups of 5 people could I fit on there? I could fit one group, that would be 5, 2 would be 10, 3 would be 15, 4 would be 20, 5 would be 25, 6 would be 30. We couldn't do 6 because that would be more people than we have seats. But you could do 5 groups of 5, right? Okay, we just divided. Now we're going to multiply. This 5 times this 5. 5 times 5 is 25. You subtract, and you get 1. There's 1 left over, okay? So the quotient here is 135, right? 135. And the remainder is 1. There's 1 left over. So 5 will go into 676 135 times, and then we'll have 1 left over. Okay? Kids, there you go. That's it. Oh, let's go on to the next one. Actually, we have 2 problems to do, don't we? I'm going to do the next one a little bit faster, okay? Let's see if we can get the next one up here. Here it comes. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do this one a little bit faster, but you guys just watch closely. It's going to be the same 4 steps over and over again. You're going to help me out though. Okay, you ready? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and if ever you bring something down, you got to start over again. So here we go. I'm just going to look at this 5. 3 will go into 5 how many times? Right, 1 time. Okay, I just divided. Now I'm going to multiply. 1 times 3 is what? 3, right. Now I'm going to subtract. 5 take away 3 is 2, right. Now I'm going to bring down any numbers that I can bring down. So I'm going to bring down this 6 right here. Keep everything lined up. Okay. Now I want to see how many times 3 will go into 26. I have a bus with 26 seats. How many groups of 3 can I fit on there? Okay. Something right here, something times 3 is close to 26 without going over. Do you know what it is? Right, 8. 8 times 3 is what? 24. That's as close as we can get to 26 without going over. We just multiplied. Now we're going to subtract. 26 minus 24. Right, that's a 2. Now, is there anything else to bring down? Yeah, there's a 3 right here. So we're going to bring down this 3. Okay. And now we need to figure out how many times 3 goes into 23. Something times 3 is close to 23 without going over 23. Do you know what it is? Right, 7. 7 times 3 is 21. You got it. Okay, we just multiplied and now we need to subtract. 23 take away 21 is 2. So our final quotient is 187, remainder 2. Okay, well, there you go, kids. Go ahead and try it yourself. See if you get the same answer. If you need help, come and see us. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.